All right. Well, this presentation is in particular for the Sydney Hobart sailors and a demonstration of how model accuracy can now handle the Australian Bureau of Meteorology weather data. So here we have the model accuracy user interface. And over here, we are on the website for the Australian Bureau of Meteorology. And now model accuracy can take in any one of these weather stations. For the Sydney Hobart race, we're going to look at Green Cape. This is one of the last observation stations down the Australian coast, and it'd be really nice to understand what the trend is for that area. So all we do is click on that Green Cape. It's going to take us right to the website. We'll note the anemometer height of 19.4 meters. And also note that this data only goes back 72 hours. So at best, I'm going to get 2 to 3 days of analysis overlap between my weather files and my observation files from this weather station. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. That's 3 days of data. And I'm going to download this file, a .axf file. I'm going to click download here, and it's going to show up in my downloads. So that is the log file. Now, I already have weather files. I was downloading some predict wind, and the weather file overlaps with where that Green Cape station is. That's important. The weather files have to overlap the actual log files. Now we have to tell model accuracy where everything is. Now I went ahead and I stored that .axf file in a folder I have on my desktop. There's what that's the file I downloaded right there. Now when I click prepare in model accuracy, when I click this button right here, it's going to take this .axf file and convert it into that CSV file. And that's how model accuracy reviews the information. So that's been done. The grib directory is where I have my grib files. And I have isolated my predict wind EC models and my predict wind GFS models right here. So that is all sorted. So now my computer and software has the log file and the weather files. So I've started a new race name called Green Cape. I have a log data source. I'm going to select AuBOM. That's the Australian Bureau of Meteorology. And then I have the logged data directory. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to tell model accuracy where my log files are. And they are in the Sydney Hobart, and it's in that file right. And I'm going to stop right there. Because if I click one more, we know that .axf file is there, but you can't see it. But I'm just telling the software it's in that folder. So we'll select that folder. And the same thing with the gribs. Where is the directory for the gribs that we've stored? I know that we put them in predict wind Green Cape. This is where the two files are, but if I select that file, it's only going to look at the EC gribs. If I select the GFS file, it'll only look at the GFS. So I have to go up one directory and keep it just on the Green Cape. So we will select that folder. And now model accuracy knows where the log files are and where the grib files are. We're going to select true degrees because it is a land station. Magnetic would be if you're on your boat. Anemometer height is 19.4. Remember, we saw that. Then we would go ahead and click prepare data. And when you click prepare data, that's when it's going to go in and smooth out all of the information of the wind files and the log files, and then begin to compare what is the earliest we can start the analysis and what is the latest we can end the analysis. And then we'll go and select our components: true in speed, true in direction, all gribs. We want to do a high resolution granularity. It's only about 2 days. And then we can see what our overlap is. Model accuracy will tell you the most that you can do a time frame is 2 days, 10 hours, where the log file overlaps with the weather file. And then we'll move down to our outputs that we want. We always get the statistics, and we're going to want the component plots and the analysis plots, and then we'll save. So that's how you set up model accuracy to support the AuBOM model. And we'll end here, and we'll do a whole analysis review next.